simply some sort of a mechanism just being talked about here and there. It has got a lot of relevance. And India is one of the countries which is likely to face acutely the event of the global warming taking place. Presently, the carbon levels in the atmosphere are at around 300 to 400 parts per million. Methane is at around 1700 parts per million. These are likely to rise alarmingly. PETM itself is where 5 to 6 degrees rise in temperature had taken place. The acidification of the oceans, large deaths to large number of animals, etc. We should not forget the fact that in human history, around 5 to 6 times extinctions have taken place in the past. And if we are not able to attend to global warming, it's a possibility that huge catastrophes may be coming on the population of the globe. Thank you.
And can you tell me that how does global warming causes ices?
Yeah, it can, but it's very difficult for you to understand that.
Okay, and how does it cause global cooling?
There are things, you see, for example, there are things like orbital forcing, there are things like Milankovitch cycles. There are cycles, as I showed you that.
Yeah.
So in fact, that's the first portion of my talk. It's only after that I come over to the other things. And
okay, then according to you, what is the main component of an economy that is affected by global warming?
see, overall, it affects all segments. Agriculture doesn't constitute the main segment of GDP in many countries. But nevertheless, if agriculture is affected, people's ability to food supply would be very badly affected, and the food chain could get very badly affected, both with regards to humans as also the animals.
And is the investment justified?
No, in fact, investment is totally justified, but it is too low. In fact, we have got to be seriously concerned about global warming and its effects.
Then is the future prediction of Earth destruction due to global warming true according to you?
Yes, it is true. In fact, we may have worse scenarios.
According to you, in how many years Earth will be destroyed?
I should, not that the Earth will get destroyed. What will happen is monsoon failures and all in places like India. You see, you should imagine that countries like India and China have the same monsoon system. If the monsoon fails even for 1 or 2 years, we'll have severe water shortage.
Okay, then in what way you are affected by global warming?
In what way? In fact, I see that the future portents are unsatisfactory. That is where, as of now, you may not be affected, but I see the future is bleak.
Okay. Then according to you, global issue of global warming is important?
Yes, it's certainly important.
Okay, then so can you tell me how can global warming affect the rainfall?
It's a slightly complicated thing. I've just shown one slide in that. What basically happens is the rainfall in India, it comes from something called as the land-sea difference in temperatures. So the land-sea difference in temperatures are getting affected. So that affects and things and all. It has a tendency to reduce the impact of. See, already I have shown you the rainfall intensity over India has been reducing over the last several years. Every 1500 years, what happens is the iceberg, the Atlantic cools. The Atlantic cools because of icebergs breaking and coming down. Icebergs were breaking and coming every 1500 years. When that happens, Atlantic cools. When Atlantic cools, the monsoon will collapse in India. This year, the monsoon will be lesser in India. Of the same reason. It has not collapsed, but the Arctic, there was a slight change this time. There was a winter was severe. It was related to the Arctic thing. In June 2004, there was a conference sponsored by NASA in Bangalore telling what are going to be the hazards related to India. So they predicted that you have a lot of problems from the tsunamis in southern India. And nobody bothered for it. And in December 2004, thousands of people perished exactly in the manner which was predicted barely 6 months ago. I got the slides on that and all. Now, the Sumatra earthquake which took place and which affected India in the 2004 tsunami is, if you can give a Sumatra, I will show you. Sumatra is one of the world's deadliest places for, if your internet is working. Smoking, Sumatra. So Sumatra, what I learned, near the island of this thing, there is a place called Saimiliu. Next to Saimiliu, you got this thing called Toba. Where Toba burst, only it's called Toba. TODA is only 3,000 human beings survived in the world 76,000 years ago. That was the level. 90% of the living creatures in the world were killed.